I was in New York at this Financial Force event, and the CEO got up, Todd Nielsen, and he was talking about how he used this phrase, software ate the world, services is, how did he put it? Services are doing something to the whole galaxy, completely eating the galaxy. Anyway, but one of the things I'm missing
for sharing
I'm
that.
missing
I
the
love,
like software
I'm sure,
ate the world.
What? You've got the essence of
yeah, but I wish I had the word that he used. But services is kind of doing the same thing on a bigger scale. That's why the whole galaxy is being eaten. Anyway, but he used some examples, and one of them was, I never heard of this service, and I wish I could remember the name of it, but apparently there's a service out there that instead of having to, when you go on a lot of trips, business trips, you got to pack all your suits and stuff, and take them to the airport, and load them up, and try to get them into your bin, and if you can't, you got to check it, and then you got to get it after you check. It's just a big hassle.
Suitcases.
So there is a service
that'll deliver your bags to your hotel. Yeah, I know about that service. I've used it.
How cool is that? Now, that's applying modern technology.
They come pick up your bags
to do something completely different
to your hotel.
It's a need that's been there forever, but it's a completely different way to do it, and they're using technology to do it.
Now I just need to figure out how to get somebody to unpack them and put them in the drawer before I get there.
Yeah, but the cool thing is, they take it to your hotel. So when you get to your hotel, you get your room.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Yeah,
you're ready to rock and roll.
And that's somebody thinking completely out of the box.
It is. But you know what? It's also about service, man.
Service.
It's all about service. And I think at some level, we are going to have to figure out how to use technology to serve each other better.
Well, that's why software ate the world,
and
services devoured. That's what I was trying to say. Devours the galaxy.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I wish I hadn't butchered it the first time.
Yeah, you told me.
I just completely. But anyway,
you had to be there.
That's the thinking that that's the thinking that is required.
It is,
because we're not going backwards. We're not going back to, I don't want to say coal mines and all that, but we're not. Those jobs are going away.
It is ridiculous, and I don't even want to get onto it.
We're not getting political, but this is.
I'm not. That's not even political. I want to get on because I just came back from Belize, and literally the whole island is full of golf carts. And I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, why are they driving gas golf carts when you could have all these be electric? I mean, it's just ridiculous that we blow up mountains and then dig them up to burn them to drive around. It was just like, it's so ridiculous at this point. Well, but anyway, that's my tangent.
And I think just overall, it's ridiculous to go back 30, 40, 50 years and try to do things the same way we did them 30, 40, 50 years ago, when we have this awesome technology that allows us to do things more efficiently, more effectively, more easily than ever before.
Okay, this is so deep though. But I mean, how much has human changed in all of that time?
So I will say humans in general, we're lazy.
You know what?
And
this is tapping.
And the mother of invention comes out of this. And I'll give you the remote control. I use this. I was talking about this at a couple of conferences last week. Remote control has been around forever, right? The remote control was put in place because we did not want to have to get up out of our chairs and turn the channel or turn the volume up or channel surf to find whatever we wanted to watch. We got tired of getting up. And the person who got tired of getting up created the remote control because they didn't want to have to get up.
That's crap.
That's the truth.
It sounds good, and you know what? It sounds good in hindsight.
Well, let's put it like this. Continuing the theme.
Give me the theme.
So we have the remote.
We have the remote.
Oh, we shouldn't need anything more to do with this, right? But then once we got used to doing these things with the remote, we're like, what else can we do
with the remote?
And so they started adding features and buttons to the remote, right?
Yes.
So we got all these remotes that have all these features and functions. What else do we need to do with it now? Well, guess what? You have to go to college basically to work these remotes because there's so many buttons on it.
So now you got to have somebody to do that.
And guess what? The Dish Network put Alexa inside, and so instead of using these buttons to try to figure out what's on or what to watch, now you can say, Alexa, give me this movie on channel 12.
Right.
Or Alexa, I don't even know what channel. Find this movie.
No, you can actually say a line
you could
from
say,
a movie.
You can say,
and it'll
frankly,
give it to
Carl,
you.
I don't give a damn. It'll
Yes,
find you
it'll
going
find
with
you
the
that
name.
movie.
So once again, it's technology doing things that we've wanted and could do, trying to find better ways, more efficient ways to do it,
Yes.
and leveraging modern technology to do it.
Okay, whatever.
So that's the key.
This
here.
is your big thought here.
The big thought is, instead of belly aching,
Uh-huh.
the technology is here. People have to figure out how to both get the best use in order to create opportunities for their businesses moving forward.
Okay, because people are lazy. So that is the
Because
ultimate goal,
consumers
ladies
are
and gentlemen.
lazy.
Consumers are lazy.
Why do you think Alexa is taking
You know
off?
what? Here's the thing. I'm not going to say consumers are lazy, and that's why I was going to kind of backtrack on that a little bit. Consumers are lazy, but they didn't give that feature was not made because it was lazy. It was actually made as a luxury feature, so that the first people that had a TV that had a remote, you now had this luxury of being able to sit on your couch and not get up and then change the channel. Actually, it was just to turn it on.
I
and
would
off.
say actually.
But wait, let me.
Okay.
So the deal is though, what ends up happening is that feature that was a luxury feature becomes standard because of the ability or the free market of the technology. It becomes a standard thing. So everybody now has a remote control. And now, because everybody has it, now we're all lazy. So I'm wondering if that made us lazy or was lazy there to begin with.
No, we've always been lazy because, I mean, the remote control is just one example. I mean, you could go
Of
back
that.
to, the phone. You used to send telegrams.
Okay, so here's the thing I'm trying to ask you: is are we inherently lazy, or is the technology making us lazy?
No, I think we're using this lazy theme.
Yeah, and that's a theme.
I think we're inherently lazy, but I'll also say that we're inherently looking for better ways to do things too.
Yeah, I think we're inherently
because
efficient. It's efficient.
What about the person who is paraplegic or quadriplegic and couldn't get up to change the TV?
That's not a luxury for
That's
them.
not a luxury. So
No.
that
That
is
becomes
a need.
a gateway for things that they never
Right.
could do.
And then think of somebody like Stephen Hawking before he passed away. He couldn't even talk,
Right.
but he built something that allowed him to communicate with the outside world. Just like this technology that we're using with Alexa allows us to experience life in a much different way, because now instead of having to type something
Just talk.
yeah, we can just, what's more natural than us talking? So this technology that is currently out is making it even easier for us to dictate what's in our head and have activities brought back or things that we need brought back, because now we're even more easier to communicate with what's around us, as opposed to let me think and then type and hope that what I'm thinking, what I'm typing
I mean,
is going to
ultimately,
get over to the next
how long
person.
before we just think?
5 to 10 years.
Yeah, at the most.